Hello everyone, I am Biswajit Mahapatra, Head Customer Solutions Management at Amazon Web Services. I'll be speaking on reimagining customer experience in the world of cloud, data, and AI. As you all know, the world has changed and so has risk. The pandemic has presented unprecedented challenges for all of us. In the same time, it has provided unique opportunities too. The whole world is becoming more intelligent, more interconnected, and more instrumented. There is evolution of a new business paradigm, and this evolution is happening around three distinct dimensions. Number one, reinvention of business model. Organizations are reinventing new business models as they are moving forward from here. Number two, new ways of doing work. There is more focus on market activation, actionable insights, as well as orchestrated ecosystem. And the third dimension is all about rebuilding businesses around experience. Customers have been doubling down on their customer engagement and communication strategies. Today, customers more and more looking at how they provide personalized recommendations on various products and services, improving customer experience by an omni-channel platform, churn prediction, user segmentation for targeted campaigns, of course, processing documents at scale. And the most important part is how do they do fault prevention? When I talk to my CIO friends today, they are clearly looking for mechanisms to gain effective customer conversation and gain insights on how to leverage data, cloud, and AI solutions to improve user experience and reflect diverse personas they have with high personalization as well as cross-channel engagement. Managing a very holistic approach requires, as we all know, investment of both at one end management technology that includes investment on database, investment on analytics, CDPs, customer data platforms, as well as various CRM platforms. And in the same time, there is need to invest on operational technology that includes various campaigns, various messaging techniques, decision management techniques, as well as orchestration. Effectively store and compute customer data, leverage behavioral analytics and machine learning, build a holistic omni-channel platform to convert customer insights into long-term business growth. That's what is the key priority for customers today. So what approach you can really take here? When we talk about reimagining customer experience in the era of cloud data and AI, the first step we really need to look at how can we build a data lake on cloud, considering all of your diverse data sources that you have comprised of plethora of databases at your source system. What technical architecture that you can implement to pull data from those databases from the source and build a data lake which can become single version of truth for your entire business operation. And once you build the database data lake, the next point is how do we really conduct downstream analytics utilizing some of the greatest capability of artificial intelligence and machine learning techniques. Once you conduct those downstream analytics, the most important part is how do we engage end customers and take actions with the extracted data insights that we have already received. And in this entire journey, the overarching layer is going to be automated deployment. That's going to happen at scale with implementation of various serverless technologies. Maybe your source system is made up of monolith, starting from all mainframe applications to mid-range applications. And now you are going to break those into microservices, and each microservices is focused on delivering certain user value, certain user outcomes, and you are going to implement that in a minimum viable product model. So this orchestrating overarching layer is extremely important, where you leverage various serverless techniques to implement that. Today, if you look at the most customer obsessed business, what they are exactly doing, they are focused on modernizing with cloud. Before the pandemic, probably the focus was more around outside in transformation, where organizations were looking at doing lift and shift of their workloads to cloud or rehosting workloads to cloud. But with pandemic, there's a distinct change in approach. Now more and more organizations are looking at inside out transformation, where they are looking at modernizing, building microservices, rewriting applications. That's taking precedence today. So the most customer obsessed business today is looking at modernization as an option. In the same time, they're focused around exploiting data and infusing artificial intelligence into their workflows more securely. I say it as the future is going to be all about cloud as the platform, data as fuel, artificial intelligence as accelerator, and security is central to anything and everything that we do. To reimagine customer experience, of course, we need deep insights through various mechanisms. The deep insights can be obtained through distributed deep learning, various neuromorphic systems, homomorphic encryptions, as well as cognitive discovery. To reimagine the engagement, we need human-machine collaboration, augmented reality, and to deliver transparency, blockchain is going to play a key role. For personalization at scale, there is need for microsegmentation, target marketing, personalized learning, as well as very individualized solutions. I strongly believe artificial intelligence on cloud is greater than sum of its parts. When implemented in concert with a data strategy, cloud and AI will provide the outcome that will reimagine the customer experience. As we all know, customer experience is not a one-time activity. It's a journey. It has to go through various steps. And if I talk about those steps, at the very beginning, we have to co-create that aspirational vision and strategy jointly with our customers. Once the strategy and the vision is finalized in step 2, let's evaluate the program elements of future state and focus on defining the business outcomes. At step 3, we have to execute a pilot, put our conscious efforts towards a pilot transformation, because it's very important to prove the value as well before we do a full-fledged implementation. Step 4, we need to scale those incremental transformation in line with the business objectives, in line with business outcomes. And at step 5, once we continue with those incremental transformations, we have to embed the transformation journey with cloud, with data, and with AI into the culture of the customer organization. As we all know, customer experience are continuously changing. It's all about convenience, customization, and control. I call it as C3 of customer experience. To give you a simple example, let's see the payment journey that has happened in the industry in the past. Long back, probably the payment was only limited to cash-based transactions. Slowly, that got taken over by credit cards as well as debit card payments. Then the era of mobile wallets came in. Today, probably we are talking about more cashless payments as well as voice-based payments. That's the change in customer experience, customer journey that every industry is going through. And we need to really take cognizance of those facts while we are rebuilding those experience for customers, keeping in mind of those transformation journeys. With the evolving needs, we have to have mechanisms that's going to improve customer understanding. That's going to create effortless experience for customers. That's going to provide personalized interactions. And more importantly, earning trust is extremely important to stay tuned and stay relevant for your customers. We need strategic envisioning to do so. What strategic envisioning really means? In the earlier days, the solutions were more focused around point-to-point solutions. You have a problem and you provide a solution to do that. But today, in the current context, in the disruptive world, in the disruptive future that we are getting into, those point-to-point solutions are not really going to work. Now, for every problem, CIOs are looking at what's going to be the probable solution, what's going to be the plausible solution, and what's going to be the possible solution. And that's what we need to really keep in mind and create those strategies to reimagine the customer experience with very foundation of cloud data and artificial intelligence that I talked about. Today's business needs resiliency, and resiliency like a tardigrade. If you know this small microscopic creature called tardigrade, somehow it has mastered the art of survival. It can survive in the most hottest condition of the world. It can survive in the most frigid condition. It can stay without food, without water for a long period of time. That's the resiliency tardigrade has adopted over a period of time. Today, there is a need for every business to focus on being that resilient, being that resonance at scale and rugged in operation to stay tuned and provide right experience to our customers. It's extremely important for the survival of the businesses today. With this, I'll conclude saying many organizations are focused around providing customer experience. These are all good intentions. Good intentions are definitely not good enough. We need to deploy mechanisms. We need to exploit cloud, data, and artificial intelligence to build richer customer experience. Thank you very much. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.